It's officially less than 24 hours until I get the keys to my new storefront that I'm building out to a pop-up shop for a couple of months. We still got a lot to do, so let's get right into it. First thing we need to do, make more candles. I gotta get over 100 made, so I have plenty, fill shelves, and have back stock so that I actually have sellable product without emptying out the store. So we're gonna do that now, and we're gonna live stream it, and hopefully get everything I need to get done pretty quickly, and then we gotta start packing. All right, so first we gotta empty out some boxes. We're actually gonna make these candles, and then we're gonna fill this box back up with live product. Next thing we have to do is actually label all of the ones that I made yesterday, get those packed up as well. And this is so exciting, guys, because this is the first time that I'm bringing a full box of live product. Because I've only been wholesaling certain fragrances, I haven't ever had to pack a whole box of 36 because people aren't buying 12 candles at once. No one's selling 36 candles a month of any of the stores that I sell at. So this is my first time really packing up a full box of candles to bring somewhere to sell. So that is super exciting. It's such a weird feeling, but it's good. It is probably going to be really heavy though. I haven't tried lifting the box yet, so hopefully it doesn't break or anything because I am recycling a box. But it feels good, so we'll see if we make it. Okay, that box is both heavy and real, and I don't know, I have all these ones filled with empties. I don't know why I didn't just grab one of them and for all the shots and then just put the real one in the car and then fake it. I don't know why I didn't do that. Well, we made product, we're packed up, pretty much as ready to go as we're gonna be. I'm sure that I will forget many things and have to bring other stuff, and I'm just trying to bring the biggest stuff with me right now. I'm driving down every other day. I'm going to take the light rail. It's way cheaper. I don't want to have to pay for parking all the time, so it'll just be a lot easier to do that. But as long as we get all the big stuff down there, I'm also going to bring some tools and some different things. Unfortunately, I'm still behind in some of the stuff that I need to buy. Shopify can be really slow with payouts, and I just had a huge event. And I also just bought my room sprays. Normally I would use my credit card just if I'm like waiting on a deposit to come through, and I'd only keep something on there for a day or two, but my room sprays were a big purchase and I did put those on the card because I know that I need them at this store. That's the time to launch. I'm gonna have a lot more foot traffic and I know I can sell enough to pay for it, and my credit card limit's really low and I've never even asked to have it increased because I don't care, I don't use it, I don't really like to have any debt in my business. I don't think it's a great idea, but it's just kind of a weird space where there's all just these small things that I need to buy and figure out, and it's weird because I don't have all the stuff that I need. If you saw me doing it turned out, I don't know, I tried filming with my front-facing camera doing a time-lapse, so I don't know if the clip will even make it in, but I am like handwriting stickers on some of the newer fragrances. I do have nice-looking stickers that will be coming soon, but I am waiting to order them because I always want to make sure I keep plenty of cash in my account, so I don't have to worry about like my phone bill or Shopify bill or whatever, any of those things go through. I want to make sure that I have more than enough cash. So even on small stuff, I'm not buying until I get this next deposit that will more than cover, I think, everything that I need to buy. I'm hoping. I haven't priced out every single thing that I want to get. I kind of more do it in order of importance instead of going through and adding it all up, I just say, here's, you know, the money I have, and then do I need to make more sales before I buy the next stuff? And I just make sure I get through all the important stuff, because figuring out a whole budget doesn't really make sense, because I just am going to have the money I have. So I just am going to get as much as I can that will help the business grow and go from there. But I will hopefully have the stickers and everything well before launch date, so I can put everything on. The hard part is that I actually leave for a trip to LA before the store opens. So I have plenty of time before the store opens, but I'm going to be gone the day that it opens, and my friend that I'm opening it with, she is going to be working. So I don't want to make her sticker everything. That seems really rude to do. So I actually need them here well before that. I think that I should still have plenty of time. I think I'm good, but I do need to get them ordered like soon. So I think the money should hit my account like today or tomorrow. If I get them ordered then, we'll be good, but I need the stickers that go on the boxes, and then I need the stickers that go on the bottoms of all the candles, so I can have those ones all out on shelves and we know which candle those are. That way it's easy, if I'm not there, for her to still sell them on my behalf. And yeah, so we'll see. Lots to get done still. I need like QR codes for Instagram, my website. I need printed materials to hand out to people, whether they're just shopping or if I'm putting it in the bag when they're actually purchasing something. I need all of that stuff. So a lot to get done still. I just wanted to take a moment to explain to you guys kind of how this opportunity happened. So I am actually going to be paying $0 in rent. That is right. This is through a special program that my friend found with the city of Seattle, where they are paying the rent to help get businesses, especially small businesses, back into the city. And so we pretty much just get to show up and try and make as much money as we can. And so it's a really great program. It's actually her business that applied for it. I'm just there to help out, help her run things, staff it when she can't, and then have my candles there to help fill up the space and hopefully make some money along the way. But it's actually interesting. I applied for a similar program in the city I live in, which is a much smaller city, where they have these little sheds that they retrofitted and have made an 8-shed little mini village of pop-up shops. And I applied for that thinking that I was sure to get it. My products, I thought, were much better than any of my competition, and I thought for sure that with how good my website was and everything that they would choose me. And they didn't. And at the time, I was really disappointed. And I thought, like, how come you wouldn't choose me? My products are great. The story's great. My website's great. I have visited, some of the shops have already been open, and they were expanding it. And I'm like, I know I can do better than the people who are here right now. And I was really disappointed. But that would have required a 2-year contract. For the next 2 years, I would have been committing to be in that space. And it would have limited the growth of my business substantially, because they are not selling very much there. I see how busy it is even right now during the summer. The stores are really not making a lot of money. It's not enough to survive on even, I don't think, for those people. And the disappointment turned into opportunity. Had I gotten that, I would now not be able to do this significantly better opportunity, and I wouldn't have all the time to do the content creation. I wouldn't have the time to go out and keep selling. I've been expanding my wholesale business quite a lot. Like, it's actually been going a lot better than it was a couple months ago, and now I have all these new products coming in and lots of exciting stuff. And so I just want to take a moment to say, like, both that I'm thankful, and also, if you're an entrepreneur or whatever you do in life, don't get too discouraged, because oftentimes the disappointments lead to opportunity. So just keep your head up, keep pushing forward,